Everyone, welcome back to another 1v1 Warhammer battle. This is going to be Bretonnia versus the Empire. For my forces, our front line is made up of men-at-arms and the renowned battle pilgrims. Behind those, we have 2 men-at-arms with polearms, a random spearman-at-arms because I had enough money left over, and then a Grail Guardian unit that will hopefully support the infantry fight as well. And then we have the 3 peasant bowmen. Then off to the side, we have a Damsel of Life with the heal spells and Awakening of the Wood. That's the little one, right? The little burst, I think that's Awakening Wood. Then Grail Knights, and then the Questing Knights, renowned version, and then the generic Lord with a heal potion. Then for the Empire, we have a front line of Unbreakables. We have a whole bunch of Flagellants. Then behind those, we have Sigmar Sons, more Flagellants, 3 Spears, a Hammer of the Witches, General of the Empire, I believe, with a heal potion, and, well, actually, like, most of the potions. Then the Silver Bullets up here in the front, Luminarch of Heish, and then a Jade Wizard with a heal spell, and Dwellers from Below is going to be their army. So I'm trying to dodge some Hammer of the Witches shot here with the Grail Guardians. I do not want them to get hit by this Hammer of the Witches because it's going to do a lot of damage. Well, actually, not as much, I guess, because it is magical damage, right? But still, it's going to hurt. While the main infantry line is just going to approach, we're just going to hit them head on here. Just try and tie up their flagellant units. And then we're going to try and get our companions and Grail Knights around the flank to try and harass and hopefully get onto the Hammer of the Witches or this Luminarch of Heish, which is going to most likely be withdrawing, I'm assuming, at this point in the battle. When our infantry forces get close, you can see they're going to drop a net here right on our Holy Wardens and one of our Peasant Bowmen, which is okay. I'm going to halt the line here for a brief moment. I don't want to charge in without the Holy Wardens, so they're going to get a few more rounds with the Hammer of Witches out, but they're no longer shooting at my Grail Guardians. Excuse me. They're instead shooting at the men-at-arms, which is totally fine. And again, we have on the flank over here our units. That's when we see these silver bullets, so we're going to do the Awakening of the Wood spell on them. Now, at this point, I don't see them anymore. So actually, we don't really do that much damage because they moved immediately after they shot me. Because I pulled back and they got out of range, so they went back into stalk, and I just cast a spell thinking that they would still be there. But they're going to actually move back over into this little pocket. Now that the net is gone, we're going to reinitiate our charge up the middle. We have our knights in the back here. They have some spearmen, but spearmen, I mean, they're not like a guaranteed kill against elite cav, so I'm actually going to charge them soon. You can see my poor General of the Empire is actually going to get hit by the Luminarch a couple times. And right now I can see that the General of the Empire is going to head off to my Damsel of Life, and I'm okay with this. I'm going to start running a little bit, and I'm going to be like, you know what, this is fine. We're going to put pressure on here on the Luminarch of Heish. I think this is more important than this. So I'm going to let them try and kill my Damsel with the General of the Empire because it keeps the General away from this fight. And I want to try and, again, shut down the Luminarch of Heish. Meanwhile, our 3 archers are going to shut down the Hammer of the Witches really quickly. Then we're going to switch on to the Silver Bullets. Grail Guardian is going to charge up in the Flagellant line. Men-at-Arms charging. The Holy One's going to charge, along with, I mean, everything. Everything's charging right now. And there you can see the enemy general is going to chase my Damsel of Life, which is exactly what I wanted to do because he's way out here right now. Meanwhile, we are over here. We're going to take another shot from the Luminarch of Heish there, and then we're going to charge down on it. But we're going to do a lot of good damage to the Luminarch of Heish. Destroy the Hammer of the Witches, and again, like I said, now we're going to start firing into the Silver Bullets. That's when the enemy, I believe, is going to start dropping a Dwellers from Below right here. But right now, I am looking like this, micromanaging my cav around the spearmen. We did a lot of good damage to the spears, and we're trying to maneuver them around and get to, actually, I think a rear charge here, and then try and get onto the Silver Bullets. So there goes Dwellers Below, and I heard the sound effect, and I'm like, shit. So now I'm trying to pull my archers out, but they're taking so much damage because it's the Dweller spell. Now, finally, the General of the Empire is here, but I have already almost all but taken out the Temple Hop Luminarch, and now we have done a lot of good damage to their front line, so I'm okay with this. Again, I knew what was going to happen, and I assumed that they would chase the Damsel to try and finish her up so that she wouldn't come back. And I was okay with that. We did a trade. I got the Luminarch, they got my Damsel of Life. I'm like, that's fine. Now we're getting the Silver Bullets. What's left of our Peasant Bowman is going to support this fight and just shoot into the Silver Bullets, into the Flagellants, and then they're going to switch targets over into this flank, which is starting to lose a little bit. We have one of our men-at-arms retreating. The Holy Wardens think I'm going to stick them over here into the left flank as well because they're being supported by the Sigmar Sons. And now this Grail Knight, I'm missing with this Grail Knight because I'm so busy over here. I'm going to eventually, like, move it over here, then move it over to here, then, like, move it over to here. The Grail Guardians, I do not do well with. Now bringing back the Lord to come back and support the fight with the companions of the Questing Knights. I'm going to throw in the Men-at-Arms. And right now I was trying to get these Men-at-Arms on this Jade Wizard just to try and do some damage to him. But meanwhile, we're going to throw in these Spearmen to try and support the Questing Knights because I just need bodies in this fight against all of these Flagellants. There we go, throwing in some more Men-at-Arms. My Grail Guardians, you can see, are running away from the Spearmen. And I want to get him over here, but I keep just giving him little move orders, and I didn't do, like, the shift click, the path, to try and make sure they get over there eventually. So that's, you know, it's whatever. Meanwhile, over here, my Grail Guardians actually, believe, kind of split between these Spearmen and the Flagellants right now. But right now we're trying to keep the General of the Empire on the ground, and my Lord is going to go on their Jade Wizard, and basically we're going to exchange our casters. Each one of our leaders is going to kill their caster. Meanwhile, my Jade Wizard, I think they ran off the field. They didn't actually die, but they ran off the field. More men-at-arms coming in from routing. Going to come into this fight against the Flagellants. We're still trying to kill the Jade Wizard with our Lord as our Knights chase the General of the Empire. Now you can see my Knights are still over here. Not in battle. Then again, I think I moved them over here. I don't know what I was thinking with them. Terrorizing the Jade Wizard. Meanwhile, what's left of our Peasant Bowmen is firing into here into the Soft Flagellants and the Sigmar Sons as our men-at-arms line and our battle programs trying to do their best to destroy them. And then see, now you can see I'm going to throw these guys like over here. I don't know what I was doing with the Grail Knights. Grail Guardians have been fighting this entire time. They're in the middle of here, killing Flagellants now. They kill a lot of Spearmen. Now, finally, here come the Grail Knights to charge through these Flagellants. Finally, they've been out of combat for like 2 minutes, which is a huge waste of Grail Knights. But we finally got the Jade Wizard to shatter. Then the Lord, I think, is going to shatter. They still do have a lot of unbreakable units. But at this point, the game is going to be over. We're just going to do some rear charges on what is left of this flank that our Peasant Bowmen have been firing into. Charging into the Flagellants anytime now. There we go. And that's going to be a GG. So good game to Yari Kai. This is supposed to be Yari Ki from like Samurai... Total War... Samurai, jeez. Total War Shogun? Shogun Total War? Whatever that game is called. I don't know. Anyway, good game to Yari. Hope you enjoyed the battle. Our Holy Wardens did a lot of damage. The Questing Knights did really well. Grail Knights got some damage for whenever they were actually in the battle. And the Grail Guardians netting 156 kills is also, I think, pretty good. My Damsel, she only cast one spell. I didn't even get a heal spell off. I tried before she got terrorized. But, whatever. I didn't need her. Managed to snipe the Luminar Kahish, which was what I wanted. And then after that, they just had really a bunch of just holding infantry, which didn't have much of a chance against my Knights. I guess the Tattersalls got 97 kills, though. But they just didn't have... Like, as soon as I shut down the Luminarch and the Hammer of the Witches with my Peasant Bowmen, and then we got into the Silver Bullets, like, they really didn't have much killing power left. So that's why I was just totally fine with having their general out there on the fringes killing my Damsel while I was taking out the units that could actually kill me. And it worked out. It's a gamble. Throwing away your caster early in the battle like that is a gamble. But this time it happened to work out. Let's go watch a cinematic view of the battle. Like, since these Spearmen charged me, they lost their charge defense bonus.
Moving a base!
With haste! On to glory!
Hastily! Post haste!
Take the ground! Break them!
As you say!
Swiftly!
Remember your vows!
Shift it!
Work now! Keep your quickly on!
I honestly want to go back to a time when Dwellers Below was just a spell you ignored. I want to go back to those times.
Glory awaits! Bretonnia! Quick! Charge!
Take the ground!
Clear him!
Complete
Strike them! Get out of here! Swiftly! Run, men!
Setting full speed! They cast their curses on us! Swiftly! Honor awaits!
Run! Run, men!
Enemy with us! Take them out!
Leg it! Use an order!
Kill them!
Full speed!
Drive them down!
Protect Bretonia! Fire! To war! Outspeeds!
To victory! Battle calls!
Take the ground!
Immediately! Take out
For the lady!
hastily!
Leg it! Outspeed!
For Bretonnia!
For Bretonia!
Socialist France!
Attack! For the ground! To war!
Attack!
We serve!
With haste!
God help us! Doing your bidding! To victories! See the power of Bretonia!
Charge! Immediately!
Loose! Ah!
Death!
Smite them! Have at them!
Post haste! Immediately! Hide them now! Swiftly! That's the lady for her dances!
God help us! Move it! Let's advance! Formation! Now!
Tout de suite!
We quick! March!
I honor my vow!
Attack!
For our lady! At once! Roar! Moving apace!
We ride with haste!
The lady's shield protects us from their magic! Swiftly!
At once! As you say!
For Bretonnia! Take the ground!
The lion's will!
Our lady!
There we go. Hope you enjoyed, everyone. I will see you all next time. Take care.